What if the biggest obstacle in your life isn't the world, isn't other people, isn't bad luck? What if it's you? Right now, without even realizing it, you are actively destroying your own success every single day. And the scariest part? A part of you is doing it on purpose. Today, we're going to uncover the darkest secret of human psychology, why we sabotage the very things we want the most. Welcome to MindSpark Psychology, the podcast where we explore the hidden psychology behind human behavior. In today's episode, we're diving deep into why people self-sabotage their own success. First, we need to understand what self-sabotage actually is. Self-sabotage is unconsciously creating obstacles for your own goals and success. One part of you wants to succeed, but the other part is doing everything in its power to destroy that success. Sounds strange, right? Who would deliberately destroy their own success? But here's the shocking truth. Everyone does it. Successful people, academics, athletes, business people, everyone. And the reason they do it isn't complicated. It's actually connected to a very simple psychological mechanism. But that mechanism itself is extremely dangerous. So what is this mechanism? The answer is this. Your brain is trying to protect you from success. Yes, you heard that right. Your brain perceives success as a threat and sabotages everything to protect you. But how? And why? To understand this, we first need to know how the brain works. The human brain evolved thousands of years ago, and back then the brain's most important job was to survive. The brain always looks for a safe environment, a familiar, predictable, controllable environment. And we call this environment the comfort zone. The comfort zone is the space where your brain says, "We are safe here." Here there is no pain, no risk, no uncertainty. But now think about this. What happens when you achieve success? What do? You leave your comfort zone. Getting a new job? You're leaving your comfort zone. Entering a new relationship? You're leaving your comfort zone. Making a big decision? You're leaving your comfort zone. And what does your brain do? It panics. Because your brain perceives everything outside the comfort zone as dangerous, and it does everything to stop you from going there. This is where self-sabotage begins. So how does your brain sabotage you? What methods does it use? Here are the 5 most common methods. Method number 1, procrastination. This is the most common form of self-sabotage. There's a task or a goal, but you keep putting it off. I'll start tomorrow. I'll start when I'm ready. I'll do it when the time is right. But the right time never comes, does it? Procrastination is actually a protection mechanism. Your brain says, if I start and I fail, that will be too painful. Better not to start at all. And you? You just think you're being lazy. But in reality, your brain is trying to protect you. Method number 2, perfectionism. I'm not ready. I need to prepare more. I need to be better. Do these sentences sound familiar? Perfectionism is self-sabotage's most secret weapon. Because from the outside, wanting to be perfect seems like a good thing. But in reality, perfectionism is a shield that protects you from failure. Because if you never feel ready enough, you never try. And if you never try, you never fail, and your brain knows that the easiest way to reduce the risk of failure to 0 is to do nothing at all. Method number 3, self-doubt. Is success even possible for someone like me? Who am I kidding? This might all be a mistake. Self-doubt is your brain's most powerful weapon, because an external enemy might come to stop you, but when you attack yourself, no one else needs to stop you. Your brain tells you you're not good enough. And when you believe that, you close the door to success yourself. Method number 4, destructive relationships. People who sabotage themselves are often drawn to destructive relationships. They constantly stay around people who hurt them. Why? Because your brain says, if I become successful, everything will change. My relationships will change. And that uncertainty is scary. And so your brain keeps you trapped in a destructive relationship where everything stays normal. No change, no risk. Ironic, isn't it? Your brain thinks it's protecting you, but it's actually destroying you. Method number 5, avoidance. On the path to success, your brain asks you this: if I become successful, people will expect more from me. I might not be able to meet those expectations. Better to just run away. And you reject opportunities. You reject invitations. You reject every new thing. This is also a form of avoidance. Your brain closes every door before success can bring its expectations. Now let's go deeper. Why is success dangerous? Sounds absurd, right? Success should never be dangerous. But your brain doesn't think that way. For your brain, success means change. And change means uncertainty. And uncertainty means danger. Think about it. Right now, if your life is in a routine, you do the same things every day, you see the same people, you work in the same place. This is your comfort zone. Your brain is comfortable here. But now, suddenly, you become successful. You got a new job. You entered a new relationship. You moved to a new city. Everything changed. And your brain panics. Because when everything is new, your brain has to play games it's never played before. And playing these new games is extremely tiring and scary for your brain. And that's why your brain chooses the simplest solutions. It pulls you back. It sabotages you. It returns you to your comfort zone. Because the comfort zone is your brain's home. Now let me give you some real-life examples. Example 1, career. There's a woman named Sarah. Sarah worked at a small company for years. Every day she repeats the same routine. But one day, a great opportunity came from a big company. The salary? Amazing. The position? Great. The opportunities? Endless. But what did Sarah do? She rejected the offer. Why? Because she was scared. Scared of change. Scared of the expectations that success would bring. Her brain said, if you accept and fail, you'll lose everything. And Sarah? Sarah stayed safe, but she wasn't happy. Example 2, relationships. There's a man named James. James has been looking for someone great for years, and finally he found someone. But in every relationship, after everything goes perfectly, things start to change. One day he loves himself, the next day he destroys everything. He blows small disagreements out of proportion. He ends the relationship himself. Why? Because his brain says, if I get too close and lose everything, the pain will be too much. Better not to make anything important. And James runs away from happiness every single time. Example 3, creativity. There's a woman named Maya. Maya has wanted to be a writer for years. Every night she writes, deletes, rewrites. But nothing ever feels good enough. There's always something missing. I need to be better. I need to prepare more. I need to be more perfect. And in the end, Maya never published anything. She never shared anything with the world. Why? Perfectionism. Her brain said, if you publish and people don't like it, you'll be a failure. And Maya became her own worst enemy. Now we need to stop here, because there's an important point. Your brain sabotages you, but does it do it on purpose? No. Your brain does it with the intention of protecting you. But this protection is often the wrong kind of protection. Think about it. The human brain evolved thousands of years ago. Back then, the biggest threat was survival. Finding food, running from predators, staying within the group. Back then, change was truly dangerous, because going somewhere unfamiliar could mean death. But now we live in 2026. The threats are very different, and your brain is still running on that old program. This is where the problem lies. Your brain doesn't understand the threats of 2026. It's still protecting you with a program from thousands of years ago. And that's why it sees success as a threat. So what are you going to do? How do you stop sabotaging yourself? Here are 5 critical steps. Step number 1, become aware. The first step is the most important step. Realizing that you are sabotaging yourself. Most people don't even know they're sabotaging themselves because your brain always makes up an excuse. I'm not ready. The timing isn't right. I'm not good enough. But if you take a step back and look, you'll realize that these excuses are actually keeping you in your comfort zone. Awareness is the beginning of everything. Step number 2. Take small steps. Expecting to change everything at once is the easiest way to sabotage yourself again. Take small steps. Today, do just one thing. Tomorrow, do one more thing. Every day, move a little further. Your brain shows less resistance to small changes because small steps don't look dangerous to your brain. Step number 3, be kind to yourself. Being harsh on yourself only makes self-sabotage worse. Most people are their own harshest critics. I'm so lazy, I can't do anything. I was destined to fail. But these thoughts sabotage you even more. Treat yourself like a friend. If your closest friend was in the same situation, what would you say to them? Say that same thing to yourself. Step number 4, understand the reasons. Self-sabotage loses its power when you understand why you do it. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I afraid of? The answer is usually hidden somewhere deep inside. Maybe something happened in the past. Maybe someone said something to you. Maybe an experience left a deep mark on your brain. But once you find that reason, your brain can no longer control you. Step number 5, get help. Sometimes, self-sabotage runs so deep that it's hard to overcome alone, and that's completely normal. A psychologist or therapist can help you on this journey, because sometimes an outside perspective changes everything. Let's stop here for a moment. Now, think for a second. When was the last time something went wrong in your life? When did you miss an opportunity? When did you stop yourself? The answer probably just came to mind. And that's when awareness begins. Because now you know. Your biggest enemy isn't the world or someone else, it's your own brain. But when your brain sabotages you, it's not trying to kill you. It's trying to protect you. Wrong protection, yes, but protection nonetheless. And when you understand that protection, you might not have to fight it anymore. Understand it, listen to it, and then consciously make your own decisions. Because in the end, who you become is in your hands. This has been MindSpark Psychology Podcast. Today's topic was why people self-sabotage their own success. If this episode changed the way you think, don't walk away yet. There's so much more to discover. Stay close, because what's coming next will blow your mind. Take care of yourself. And remember, the greatest power is understanding your own mind.